Candace Owens versus Nick Shirley. What a weird matchup. What an odd contrast. I'm not quite sure why she started to believe that he's actually some kind of Fed jacket fella. Her wording, you know, she found it on the internet.
The term that they use here is Fed jacketed. Like, essentially, he's being created by the media. There are a lot of people that are like that.
I typically agree with a lot of what Candace says about the Charlie Kirk situation, and I think there's a lot of stuff that she's onto. I love her show, big fan, watch about every other episode I can get my hands on. I genuinely believe that Nick Shirley is doing justice as well in his own sense, right? And he's no friend of the government, in my opinion. He is actively trying to expose fraud in many different occasions, Somali fraud, and so on and so forth. That's the government's worst nightmare, is someone coming after your government buildings that are just full of Somalians. And you know, where's the money's coming from? Us tax-paying citizens, and it's going to the Somali people, and they're just living off of our dime for free, basically, in buildings that should be set up for real things, like for people like me and you, American citizens. I don't think he's a friend of the government. I'm not quite sure why Candace is going so hard against him. She doesn't believe that he's capable of going into these dangerous places and, you know, hard-hitting news and actually getting his hands dirty and putting himself in these very dangerous situations. But let's think about it like this. What about that Mariana Van Zeller girl, okay?
It's called Black Ass.
Is that the group you belong to?
Black Ass.
Oh, you are a member of Black Axe.
Black Ass. Aye.
Have you ever heard of a case of a person who was told that they had an inheritance waiting for them in Africa, and then when they got here, they were used as a drug mule?
She's been doing this for quite some time. What about Ross Kemp?
I'm reminded that being allowed in here is a privilege and a rarity.
Russ, this is Ronnie. This is Russ.
24-year-old Wani has been a member of the gang here since he was a child. He may look harmless, but he's known as a shotter.
Okay, so you got these two people who are very, very much in the dangerous business, putting their lives on the line, putting their face in these areas that they probably don't belong. Why not Nick Shirley?
How many people do you think are suffering here in Cuba?
La mayoría. I like sore thumbs here, so they're wondering why we're here with cameras, interviewing people. They want to know what's happening and what people are saying. That's why people are not talking to us much.